Now I know I said I was going to make a video about Ryan Garcia versus Emmanuel Tagoe, but this fight just piqued my interest way more and it did not disappoint. Even if Gilbert lost, everyone was thinking that Khamzat would completely just walk right through him, which I found a bit annoying because there's a reason why Gilbert is ranked number 2. They were all proven wrong when Gilbert showed to the entire world that Khamzat isn't this monster and can be hurt and beaten. What I noticed is that Khamzat likes to start off by always throwing a punch first and immediately going for a takedown. And while this may work with a lot of many other opponents, this did not work on Gilbert, really putting on display his BJJ world class champion skills. Usually Khamzat can just literally ragdoll people when he wrestles with them, but not Gilbert. They pretty much just cancel each other out when they grapple, thus turning this fight into a striking match where both men are quite evenly balanced. However, Khamzat's striking is really not the most high level, and when he solely relies on it, he can get caught many times. He also has no real sense of head movement, which makes it much easier to land punches on since it's a stationary target. He kind of just throws these wild power shots at Gilbert, hoping something will land. And to be fair, Khamzat did land a really good stiff jab on Gilbert, which even knocked him down. Once again exposing Gilbert's weakness to jabs, just like how we saw in his fight with Kamaru Usman. The difference is Kamaru actually understands the fundamentals of throwing the jab, whereas Khamzat does not. Thus, he couldn't really get Gilbert again and again with this punch. In the second round, we really get to see the flaws in Khamzat's game, specifically his stand-up. He would recklessly go into Gilbert's range and get caught as he moves in. After getting hit by that hook, Gilbert unleashes a massive barrage of punches, and you can tell this is something Khamzat is not used to, even pushing Khamzat to be the one backing up for once, something we haven't seen in any of his previous fights. Oftentimes, Khamzat won't really set up his punches and miss them from a mile away. This uppercut, however, was really good, but it caused Khamzat to be impatient and subsequently get caught by a massive overhand by Gilbert, which even knocks him down. Third round goes more or less the same. A grappling exchange happens between the two, but they just cancel each other out. And Khamzat gets the upper hand on Gilbert in this striking exchange, throwing power shots to Gilbert's head and body. But Gilbert retaliates back again with an overhand punch, and what's crazy here is that he lands 3 consecutive overhands on Khamzat. So here's the first overhand, the second overhand, and the third. This is something Khamzat keeps getting caught by, and he needs to improve on dodging it. I actually had Gilbert winning, but a very close fight nonetheless, and it also showed everyone that this boogeyman status of Khamzat is no longer there, that he is in fact beatable and won't be able to run through everyone so easily. This was definitely a wake-up call for Khamzat too, and probably broke his ego because he too realized that the top guys in his weight division will definitely give him some trouble. However, this was a very good learning experience for Khamzat, and he's still very early into his MMA career and has a lot of time to improve on the holes in his game, which is his striking and his impatience. After watching this fight, Khamzat is not yet ready to face Kamaru, but I feel like this matchup will be next in line for the champ because Khamzat's the biggest new name right now in the UFC, and Kamaru has already beaten Colby twice, Jorge twice, Gilbert, and Stephen Thompson. What I see happening is, if they fight, this is going to be similar to what happened here. They're going to cancel each other out in the grappling and end up striking with one another. But Kamaru will destroy Khamzat in the striking exchanges by controlling him with the jab and using it to set up his bigger knockout punches like he's done with so many of his other opponents, and probably get a TKO finish. Either that or he faces Colby, which I think would be a closer match, but I might still give the edge to Colby. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and see you again soon, because this month is filled with a lot more exciting fights. Well, for boxing at least.